Hi, my name's Sean. I'm with Weston, and I'm here today to talk about the Range Snowboard. First and foremost, we're super stoked because this is our 10-year anniversary. As such, we've gone through the entire line and overhauled the graphics, and we're coining it the Quiver series. We worked on these crisp, clean designs with artist Brooke Rubel. Each board in the Quiver series features its own unique icon, as well as a graphic that's indicative of where the board might be ridden. The Range overall, we classify as our all-mountain quiver killer. It's designed to basically be used across the entire mountain, from everything from groomers and park laps in the solid version to backcountry booters or couloirs in the split. The shape of the Range overall is a directional twin. With the directional twin, the way we're accomplishing that is the recommended stance that we have is set back 20 millimeters. However, if you want to ride the board more as a true twin, you can just shift it forward 20 millimeters and it will be essentially right centered on the camber profile. So one of the primary benefits of having a twin profile is you aren't going to sacrifice the ability to ride switch. Overall, your nose and tail are going to be equivalent in length, and the camber profile is going to be the same tip and tail as well. So if you want that ability to land 180, whatever it might be, the Range is going to probably be your best choice within our line. To complement the shape on the Range, we utilize an all-mountain camber profile. And in this case, that means we have camber between the inserts, which goes to flat and early rise in the tip and tail. The camber is progressive underfoot, so it gets a little bit more aggressive towards the tail end of the board to provide more stability on landings when you're riding regular. In addition to that, because of the early rise tip and tail, when you are in a more of a freestyle setting, it's going to help lift those contact points out of the snow just a little bit more to make it more forgiving on landings when you might not be quite locked in. For core materials on both Range Solid and Range Split, we utilize a poplar, paulownia, and bamboo mix, giving the board a nice energetic feel that's also lightweight and damp. In addition to the core materials on the Range, we also utilize carbon reinforcements. On the solid version of the board, you'll see 2 carbon stringers, tip and tail, that run from the inserts to either end of the board. This helps provide pop and stability while also keeping the board slightly more torsionally soft through the center. On the Splitboard version specifically, we run carbon stringers from tip to tail on either segment of the board, and this helps maintain that pop and energy throughout the entire board and also maintains rigidity through the center because we are losing a little bit of that stiffness with the board being separated into 2 halves. Between the core materials and the carbon reinforcements on the Range, we rate this board at a 7 out of 10 on the flex. This is a slightly closer to mid-flex, while still being a little on the stiffer side, which complements that all-mountain freeride hybrid that we're looking for. It's going to have nice and stable edges, while giving us a good amount of pop and energy throughout the board as well. Surrounding the core on the Range, we utilize our polyurethane sidewall material, which helps increase dampening and durability while reducing on manufacturing waste. As with all models in our line, the top sheet on the Range is a rugged polyamide top sheet sustainably sourced from castor bean oil. This top sheet's going to be impact and scratch resistant while also helping to shed snow. For the base on the Range, we utilize our Sintered 4000, which is going to be super fast, and we implement it in a minimalist black color wave. So eventually when you have to PTEX repair the base, it's going to have a nice clean finish. In addition to all that, in the Splitboard specifically, we have what we call Split Tech, which combines a number of different features. The first of them being a shifted touring bracket. So we take the touring bracket and shift it slightly forward on the camber profile so that the nose will come up and the tail sinks. So when you're breaking trail in deep snow, it's going to keep that nose afloat, and when you're going for a kick turn, the board's going to come around that much easier. Complementing that, we have our Karakoram UltraClips 2.0s, which provide active latching to bring the board together as solid and firmly as possible to give you that nice solid board feel. And we implement those clips using our holeless-based technology, which is going to give a nice seamless finish on the underside of the board that's going to help with tuning and durability in the long run. New for the season, we're also implementing our reinforced holes in the tip and notches in the tail for our new Weston pre-cut skins. So for me personally, I take out the Range specifically in the solid when it's more of a resort day, so it's going to be tail ends of the season when deep snow is not as frequently found. If I want to be lapping the park or just playing around on the groomers, the Range Solid is my board of choice. When we're talking about the Split, it changes up a little bit. The Split is more of my board if it's going to be a big mountain descent that's going to require maneuverability in like a tight couloir, or maybe you're wanting to send it off some bigger cliff drops and have the ability to land switch. The Range is going to provide you a little bit more of that maneuverability as you're getting into more freestyle terrain.